Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Hey, Rob S. Hey, Hope Life. Hey, the High Rise. Child, they over there at the pumpkin patch over at Jackie the Baddest. The men are fighting. It's Broadway. It's some guy named Bobby. I don't think I know him. And Duck he'll jump in every once in a while and swing, you know what I'm saying? Because he's that's Broadway's brother. But child, they over there busting pumpkins on each other head. Child. Hey Pam W. Hey Carly. Hey youngest. Child, yeah, they over there throwing they over there in the pumpkin patch throwing pumpkins everywhere. But I like to see the guys get into it. It gets boring seeing the men and the women fighting each other. I like to see a good old fashioned, good old country fight. And that's what the guys look like they're having right now. Um, Broadway, the guy telling Broadway to send him the money so he can drive to kick his ASS Saturday and all that kind of foolishness. Now who gonna send somebody some money to, to to get him gas money to come kick your ass? You know what I'm saying? That's so crazy, but it's fun. Uh, hey Shantae, how you doing? But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that the men over there they having a good old time fighting. I've been asleep all day, so I am very much behind on YouTube. So I got a lot of catching up to do, and I'm just like I said, we seeing some of them Arkansas boys, and I don't know where the Bobby got from. So, child. And the other day, I forgot to tell y'all, I was at Lemons. I be at his labs and I be at Hayes lab, overnight. And like at the end of the video, Lemons video, some kind of way, cause I be running the streets. Since when I went back over there, they was talking about showing their titties and showing and he was gonna show his wee wee. And I say, I put in the chat, if you show me mine, yours, I'll show you mine. And then I got up on the panel and I say, Lemon. And he was in the armors probably, I was saying, if you show me yours, I'll show you mine. And I said, can I go back there where I can see? And so I just jumped down because he was just ignoring me, child. He gave me the shake off. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want Paulette to see. But child, after that live went up a few minutes later, I seen Tracy go live. And child, real mama Fifi, Tracy said he got a bigger. Auntie Donna, you hear me? Tracy said he got a big one. And she showed us her fingers how big around it was and stuff, child. Can't God. Never would let me see his thing, but he let Tracy see it. And I'ma tell y'all what else happened. Last night over at Lemmer's Child, you know, because it was all over YouTube about Tracy getting to see Lemmer thing, his whack-a-knacker. I, I don't know how I forgot to tell y'all this, child. But last night, honey, we was over there at Lemmer's having a good old time. Ness hit that goddamn link. She was so mad because she rude and she tried to push everybody out the way so she could be the one to talk. She don't like to wait her turn. She like to come on the stage just to limit this, and she be doing that kind of shit. I hate when people do that. That is so rude. Wait your goddamn turn. You see all these goddamn people up here ahead of you. What make the fuck you think you can get the goddamn line? Well, honey, they kept right on talking, and she sit up there, and she was so mad. But lemon, I'll just come back. She thought, I'll just come back later on and all that. And so I put in there, honey, lemon. He was at like 900 and something in the chat, girl, and the chat was rocking and rolling, child. And I put in the chat, I said she mad because lemon almost ready to break that thou wow. You see what I'm saying? She wanted to destroy the party because everybody was having a good old time. The chat was chatting. The panel was paneling, and she couldn't take that shit. Well, she got in the chat, and she was just barely talking in the chat. Oh, and while she was on the panel, she was saying, "And Lemon, them people in the chat, they're saying such and such about me." And this Miss Thing was up there. She said, "I'm looking at the goddamn chat. Ness, ain't nobody talking about what you. Ain't nobody in that chat talking about you. You're telling a lie." Okay. And then, child, after Lemon went off, I went seen Rodney. I missed his laugh, but Tracy went live, and she was cussing. Ooh, her friend. You have to constantly lick her ass, and I am never gonna lick a hole on her ass. And poor Rodney, she just be cowing him down. He said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that." Like he be on the goddamn panel and he's supposed to get down because they talking about that swamp dog. Fuck you, Ness. Who the fuck you think you is? You used to walk around with those big ass bumps on you, and they stunk with full of pus. You nasty bitch. But yeah, she called herself. And you're sitting on the panel, and he said, "I didn't say nothing. No, I was just on the panel. I can't help when people talk about you. Well, I'm sorry that they did that happened, and I try not to let that happen again." And honey, she started talking that bullshit, and then she looked in that chat and seen Tracy, and she said some slick shit to Tracy. Tracy hit that panel, and she body slammed that hole on top of her head all over that panel. You hear me? Okay. And then James got up there and he got him a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? Mother, mother had to get up there. He had to do a couple of side kicks. Shit done got too big for a goddamn funky ass, one bedroom, one room living ass. Bitch. Broke ass out. Hey, youngest. You hear me? A bro, bitch. But Lemma, she mad. Like, bitch, you was all up there in Vegas with that man. If you want to see his dick, all them dicks in that room, you could have seen his dick if he'd asked you. I believe he would have showed it to you. But ho, Tracy beat you to it. It didn't take no bunch of talking. Tracy slid in there. Uh, she slid for a home run. She wanted to see that dick, and she went backstage, girl, and she saw his dick. Long as Lemon been on YouTube, as long as Lemon been on YouTube, Tracy seen his dick, girl. She beat you again, you dumb ass swamp donkey. She beat you again, you dumb asshole. She beat you again. That's what she mad about, child. She mad about cause Lemon almost hit that thou wow. Like at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, had a good crowd all night long, like he always do room shaker. You see what I'm saying? And this bitch is mad. But ho, you had the dick right there with you if you want to see it. Too bad you were having all them goddamn strangers in your room, bitch. Hey, Sky. Yeah. Sherry Berry. He wouldn't let me see, girl. He act like he didn't hear me when I was up there telling him I wanted to look. I wanted to stay on the panel and go back there and take me a little peek, little bit of peek. And they talking about Teresa too old to be looking at that young man thing. What age? He ain't on the age, ho. Bitch, it's my boyfriend, 28 years old, ho. Just cause y'all can't get no young man, shit. Don't be But Teresa don't want him. She just want to see his thing. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, these hoes is crazy. Yes, Ness getting dragged, but you know I'm gonna drag her for the rest of her life. But mother been dragging that swamp donkey, and Tracy been dragging that swamp donkey. And you know I'm gonna drag that swamp donkey whenever I feel like it. Ain't a goddamn thing she could do about it. A one room living hoe. You hear me, Ro? Like so, they jealous of me. What jealous of what, bitch? Them bums hanging outside your door. Every time you go in and out your house, you living in a damn. Ooh, ain't nobody jealous of you, hoe. You hear me, sunshine? Ain't no, like this, ain't nobody jealous of her. You should have stayed on the link. I sure should have, cause I wanted to see it, but he didn't want me to see it. But Teresa showed seen it, and she described how big around was and everything. And Ness is mad. Ooh, she mad. Ooh, child, she was out there in that field. She was kicking and bucking and junking and he hollered. Oh, warrior above all. You hear me? Dr. Sophie. Teresa got to see his thing. I forgot to tell y'all that the other day because I was there. Because I got up there and I tried to. I had my spot ready. I had my seat ready. But Lil didn't want me to see him. I can understand that. You know, I can understand it. But if he would let me stay up, well, I could have stayed up there. But if I'd have been up there and been backstage, girl, I'd have been quiet as a church mouse. I would have just been sitting there, eyes, eyes staring at that screen, waiting on it. And Tracy, they didn't even have to, she didn't have to show her titties. You know what I'm saying? He just whipped that thing out and let him see it, child. And she said it was big. And Ness was up there in the room with the man and didn't get to see it. And she probably will never get that chance again. Miss Paulette, what is the T? Justin? Uh-uh. No, Dimples. Uh-uh. He ain't no good, Dimples. He's no good. He's a bomber and he's a drug addict and he dog women. I mean dog them for no reason at all. No, no Dimples. No. He's not gonna no. He's not a good he wouldn't be nobody no good friend, you know, somebody. Mm-mm. No, no, no. No, no, no. He worse than Shakim. I didn't never think I'd say that nobody could be worse than him. But don't nobody over there in the Mo 3 set to let him go on a panel because he porn bombs. And so don't nobody let him on their panel over there. And like he came by lemons, you know, every time I see him, when they say he hit, you know, backstage, and they won't let him up. I be putting it in capital. Hey, do not let him up there. He's a P bomber, and I put the red explanation marks behind him because it's no reason to let him up because he don't add nothing to the thing. He done P bombed everybody over there in the Mo 3 sector, and my boyfriend Duck. He had gave him a chance, and honey, he showed him his front and his back bent over, girl. Pulled his thing out, and then turn around and let him see his ass too. Now that's what kind of nigga he is, okay? He'll try to get your channel took. So don't nobody over here need to have him up there. Tracy and her and child, I'm so glad Tracy getting Ness ass, cause and I'm so glad mother getting her sorry ass. Tracy, you know them bumps she was talking about that she at that time. Remember she called it. She said it was whatever it was, and she said that when them bumps were bust, they were stank with that pus and stuff in them that she had all over her body. Remember that, Tracy? See there? And see, I forgot about that, Tracy, until you brought that up, and she was talking about how they stank. Executive sessions. Now who gonna be jealous of that? Who gonna be jealous of that, baby? And that pimp you were living with, he told you, y'all get y'all ass up out of here and go get me my money. He was talking to them like a dog. And she come live and went over to Pizarro. She was just crying. Y'all got to help me get out of here. This and that. You know, That's how she in the damn one room place she in now. Child. And that was a year ago. Now how the fuck is you better than somebody? Huh? Unfiltered up. How is you better than somebody? You was talking about them bumps with that pus on them that were bust on your body, and you said they stunk. You was just like Shakim. Y'all, I told y'all both of them swamp donkeys. I told y'all. And see, she thinks she act like don't nobody remember. And every time the street get hot on her as she run off, she shut the channel down and run away and stay gone 6 months or a year and then drag her ass back like she a new person. You see what I'm saying? Like she a new being. Bitch, you the same regular sorry slut that you been. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. You got more than that than you ever had since you been on YouTube. You got a car. You got a one room. Since you like to show out so much, go in there and cook some like Teresa be doing, you regular hoe. I bet you can't do it. Go in there and show us what you working with. Go in there and cook some. Go in your kitchen that you ain't got. Ho. That's what you do, bitch. Go in there and cook a goddamn meal like Teresa do in front of the motherfucking camera, ho. You can't do it, bitch. You fast food. You a fast food girl. You ain't got no goddamn kitchen, ho. Y'all, this was been a 5 minute live. I, I gotta get back over here while Broadway them was acting up. They probably already through, but I'm gonna get back over there and I'm gonna come back on here later on, and I'm gonna drag that swamp donkey some more, and then I'm gonna tell you what been going on. I won't have that much news, but I can just use that time to drag that swamp donkey. Okay. Ooh, cha. I'm getting ready to go back over here to the pumpkin patch. I'm gonna see what they doing. Is they still fighting over there? You know. Ooh, cha. When anybody was jealous of a bald headed swamp donkey that wearing rags on her head. Ooh, cha. Hey, Pooh. Ooh, cha. And my grandpa. Hey. Hey, y'all. I'll be back. My great grand ain't here. I got to go check on her and let her see what her talking about. But I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay. Bye.